Hello. Yo, everybody. Generic B here, and it's nap time with Generic B. No, we are going to build some more Lego. Haha, that's right. The awesome folks at LEGO, they've given me some sets. They actually gave me 4. These are the new Minecraft Lego sets. They're not going to be out in stores until August 1st. But they gave me some advanced ones, just like they did last time, so I could play with them and check it out. Have not been paid for this video. They just gave me free Lego. Who can say no to that, right? So we're gonna do them, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Q&A like we did last time. So I've already got some people on Facebook, facebook.com/genericb. They gave me some questions. If you have questions you want me to answer, leave them in the comments below. But give me really good ones, like really like creative and interesting ones. I don't want to hear a bunch of like, which would you rather fight, 100 horse-sized ducks or 1 duck-sized horse, or however it works. I don't want to hear that. What's your favorite superpower? I don't want that. Give me some good questions, okay? And I will answer them to the best of my ability. But there's 4 of them, and I just want to run through and show you what we got. This one is set number 21119, and it looks like it's a really cool dungeon. We're not going to do this one today, but we'll do it in a future episode. Just wanted to show you. This is 21120, which is a really awesome looking kind of like snow biome, and it even has a snow golem that shoots snowballs out of its arm like that. Pew! Really excited about this one. We're not going to do this one today. And here's what else we're not doing today. Set number 21121 is it looks like some kind of like a desert village, so to speak, and it has a bunch of really cool, it's got some skeletons and some TNT that they throw down and stuff. We will do that in a later episode. But just like Christmas, you always open up the biggest presents first, unless your parents tell you have to open up the smallest ones, like socks from your aunt. But this one is 21122, and it is a giant Nether Fortress. I'm super jazzed about this one. It has a gas that shoots out fireballs. It's got a blaze and zombie pigmen. And does it say, usually they say how many pieces are in it. This one might not, because I don't know if this is the official box on it yet. Yeah, it doesn't say anywhere. Usually it says on the outside how many pieces it's got. That's okay. Oh, it's got some glow-in-the-dark ones, though. Woohoo! Okay, I'm excited. Oh, yeah, for glowstone. Glow-in-the-dark Lego for glowstone. Oh, sweet. Okay, so we're going to unbox it, and I'm going to do a cool little time lapse, and while I'm doing that, I will answer your questions. So again, if you have cool, good, interesting, awesome questions, leave them in the comments below. But let's get started, shall we?
All right, let's get started. First, the question that everybody asks. Where is Minecraft? I miss Minecraft. Where is it on your channel? So, there's a few reasons for it. The main one, though, is I've played that game for almost 4 years, daily, and not just playing it daily, but playing it with the goal of providing entertaining content for you guys, darn near daily. And Minecraft is a great game. Don't get me wrong. I still like it, but I think it's the fact of just playing it that much for that long, and tied in with the fact that there has not been any like real updates to it September was the last major update, and we had all that stuff in snapshots for months. So it's, for me as a YouTuber, it's been probably over a year since there's been anything actually added to Minecraft. And of course 1.9 is coming out, the combat update. From what I've seen so far, doesn't sound really that interesting to me. I would come back and play it, except it's stale. And I know there's tons of you who still like it and all that stuff, and that's great. But definitely, from the quote unquote business side of it, I look at video views and trending on my channel. And yes, views equal money for me because more ads, more revenue. But for me, it's an indicator of how well I'm doing entertaining you guys. So, I've got almost 900,000 subscribers now. A lot of those are, dormant or haven't been watching in a while. That's fine. But as a trend, I've noticed over the months, and I'm talking like back when I was doing Minecraft, over the months, month over month, less and less people were watching Minecraft videos. Ever since I've changed up my scheduling, and now I've got no Minecraft and loads of other new stuff, my channel's doing better than ever, which to me, I look at views and I look at subs, it's like I'm grabbing the attention of my viewers and I'm giving them what they want to watch. Again, I know that there's still a chunk of you who really like Minecraft and would just watch me mining, or traveling around. That just ain't me. It's not me at all. And it's a very grindy game. It takes a lot of preparation in order to make a video on it. And so the longer it takes you to make something and the lower the views, it quickly gets to the part where you say, you know what, I really need to find something else that people would enjoy watching. So that is it. That's the big question everybody wants to know. Will I ever play it again? Yeah, maybe. I've looked around. There's this thing Hermitcraft is actually doing. It's called Game Mode 4, where it's a lot of vanilla-based mods made from like command blocks and stuff. That looks really cool. Maybe a combo of when 1.9 comes out, if those command block mods still work, maybe I'll do something with that. But so far, I'm having so much fun with other stuff that I'm not really that into it. So, next question. Now the individual questions. Sean Cartwright asks, how long have you done YouTube? So August 1st will be my 4-year anniversary of doing that, of doing YouTube. Put up my very first video. I think it was August 1st, and it was like some tutorial on how to hide your redstone to make a secret button, and it's wrong. It's like terrible, like inefficient way to do it. But that was my very first one, and I was trying to figure this out actually. It either took a year and a half or 2.5 years. 2.5. Now I don't know. It's either a year and a half or 2.5 years before I went full time. Must be 2.5. I've been here for a year and a half plus 2.5 is 3, 4. Yeah, that must be right. It took me 2.5 years before I went full time on it. So, but I've just been having a blast this entire time. Just focusing on quality content and entertaining you guys, and then everything else has just kind of happened. I've been very, 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 very thankful for everything that's happened. Thankful for you guys and all of that. Okay, next one. Michael Zaniewicz. What inspired you to start YouTube? Did you have something that you aspired to be like starting off? So I've mentioned what inspired me. I was playing Minecraft on my own, or on a small server with some buddies of mine, and I was having trouble with some water. I was trying to get water to flow more than 8 blocks. I couldn't figure it out, and so I looked up on Google, and from Google I found a YouTube video, and it was Etho, and Etho at the time was doing these cool mob elevators with the water, and he was holding up water with signs and all this stuff, and I was like, whoa, okay, there's more to this game than meets the eye. And then I was like, that's cool, you can make videos and show people. I want to do that too. And so that's how I started. And then did I have something to aspire to be? No. I was just, my wife had gone back to school for fashion design, and I just wanted to play. I was just like, hey, this would be really cool. Put up a video and people will comment on it. And I didn't even make any money on it for the first 6 months of doing it, I didn't even have monetization turned on. I was just making videos. And then I turned on monetization, and I was making like enough to buy a cup of coffee every day at Starbucks. And I thought that was cool. So yeah, no, I never aspired to be anything. I love the game, and I love YouTube and entertaining, which I think is the key to being successful. One of the keys is by not focusing on the growth and the money and stuff. It's just like focus on being entertaining. Yeah. So, and I think someone else asked about that as well. Let's see, we'll get to it. Fallen Black Flame asks, ever thought about sponsoring low-viewed channels or joining new Minecraft servers for a tour or maybe some building? No. I know some people have done, showcases of smaller channels in the past, and I kind of do. Like I've done it here and there. Like Gentleman Games is the first one I can think of. He's a streamer, and I just found him that he's like a really cool guy, and he has a natural talent for not only speaking and being entertaining, but also like being really close connecting with his audience. And so, I've rated him a few times. Very cool dude. I was gonna invite him for Revenge of the B Team, which is not gonna happen because the developer fiasco. I can't get that thing developed to save my soul. And now it's too late. I don't care anymore. So, I've given him some shout outs, and then other, smaller channels who have just happened to become my friends, like, Dark Fan, Joe and Schism were smaller channels, and now they've grown up quite large. All the fellas on Flyboys, it's like just kind of naturally you find some good people and you can do stuff with them. But as far as to like something on my channel saying, hey, go check out, Squirty Boy 72's channel, like I don't think I'd do that because it doesn't make sense to me to do it. Like people are just gonna go subscribe, but then maybe not watch. It's like the proof is in the pudding. You actually have to like be friends and play with those people in order to do that. Keith Adam Black says, I'm hesitant to start a YouTube channel, but I'd really like to because I see how successful people like you become. How do you deal with all this success and fame? Like, how have you let it affect and or not affect your personal life? So again, don't do this to try to become famous. It's not even good fame. Like I don't consider myself famous. It's internet famous at best. Yes, I have a large YouTube channel, and yes, a lot of people watch me. But like I'm not a rock star, and I'm not like a movie actor or anything. Like in the general public, I walk around, no one knows who I am. But like you don't want the type of fame, quote unquote fame, that happens in YouTube. Like it's nothing but just people trying to, oh man, people sending you messages and talking crap about you, and you're under the microscope of, oh man, like I've been doing this Batman game, and people are just dropping F-bombs at me, telling me what a terrible person and a terrible player I am, and all of this stuff. It's weird, and everything scales. So the larger you become, the more messages you get, and there's a lot of really positive, nice ones, but then there's a lot of really negative ones. It's not something to strive for, I'll tell you that. I strive to entertain as many people as I can. So that's why I like to grow my channel, because I want to reach more and more people and entertain them, but I don't want to be famous. And I don't think you should strive for that either. How do you not let it affect me? I just don't. I've said this before, I picture them all as little kids who eat their own boogers, and they got Cheeto dust all over their fingers, and they're like watching Dragon Ball Z on TV, eating Cheetos and drinking Dr. Pepper and picking their nose and eating it. and then it doesn't bother me. You can say whatever. There's definitely not people like me who are typing these things out and sending it to me, because no one with any type of social common sense or manners whatsoever would type out and send the things to a complete stranger that they've done to me. So, so suck on that, you booger eaters. Jacob Christie asks, would you ever get an intern? So that's a really good question. I've actually thought about it, and especially here in Bulgaria, the cost of living is really low compared to the States. I totally could afford to pay an intern to do my editing and uploading for me. The problem is with YouTube, you can add people to your channel to like be managers of the channel, but there's no way to break down at a granular level what access they have. So you can't just say, all right, you have the ability to upload and edit the videos that you've uploaded. They have full access to delete everything, like everything you've ever made. They have access to all of your analytics, all of your financials, everything that's in your account. And that's the worst, man. I would not want anyone to have access to that, because that's my livelihood. If my videos got deleted, it would be game over, because the way YouTube works is like it's all view based, and it's based off of all of your videos combined. I have 3,000 videos, close to it, I don't know. And imagine if all those were gone, all that legacy stuff would be totally wiped out. No way in the world. But that's the one thing I would love to hire someone. That's the one part of the game, one part of the YouTube game that I don't like, is the editing and rendering and uploading and stuff. If I could offload that, I totally would, but I can't, so I won't. Clifford Dutka, like Ditka. Do you have any advice for small YouTube channels trying to push beyond a 200 to 300 subscriber thing? Yeah, play games that people are looking for and be really good at it, and ask for subscribers and ask for likes. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You're providing free entertainment, and if you're doing a good job, it's the equivalent of street musicians or street entertainers. People come around, you're doing your little song and dance, or juggling or breathing fire or whatever. At the end of the show, you pass the hat around. That's how it works. That's how this works. So there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't say, hey, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And that'll help you grow quite a bit. But again, focus on content, focus on quality, be entertaining, play games that people will want to watch. It's kind of a no-brainer. You'll slowly grow. You'll slowly get up there. So I think that's all of the YouTube-based stuff. Let's see. Amber Lynn asks, what do you think of the HoloLens Minecraft demo at E3? Do you want a HoloLens? Will I get one? I thought it was amazing. Now, of course, everybody knows that the demo was a little bit misrepresentative of actuality, because the camera they used to record that was a very specially built high quality camera that made it look like you had all of the field of view in the entire world and you could just walk all around it and all this stuff. It's not quite the case. This actually has a pretty small window that you could see things on. Your field of vision is pretty narrow, but still is exciting. I'm really happy that virtual reality is becoming a thing, because that's what I went to college. That's why I decided to become an engineer, because I watched The Lawnmower Man way back in the day, and I said, I got to do this virtual reality. It's so cool. And at the time, like the technology wasn't really there to like make it that great, but now it is, and I'm super excited about it. Will I get one? I will. I don't know. I would love to if it meant I could record it and for you guys to experience it as well. That would be something that I would definitely do. But as it stands right now, there's not any way. It's kind of like Oculus Rift. Like I would see things in 3D and look all around, but you guys would just get like a couple weird round type of screens or just a flat screen. I'm not sure how that would work, but I'm definitely interested in it. I'm interested in all of the VR and AR type stuff. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. Schmaze de Love. That ain't your real name. Schmaze de Love. Maybe it is. It's a cool name. Let's say you and B-Dubs were 25 again. Oh, no wife, no kids, but both doing YouTube. Would you want to live with him in a shared apartment, or do you think this would get horribly wrong? What? Oh, dude, when I copy paste, it turns a smiley face into it says smile emoticon. That's pretty funny. What's your one flaw that would drive B-Dubs nuts, and what of B-Dubs' flaws you couldn't stand? So I think we would be a really bad influence on each other. I think. Like, we're a really good influence on each other now. Like, we talk each other off the ledge and everything. But I think we would just drink whiskey every day and not get anything done. I'm a pretty sloppy guy. And B-Dubs is not so sloppy. He's definitely got some more organization than I do. I would be a complete slob for sure, and I think that would drive him nuts. What would drive me nuts is B-Dubs has a short fuse. Man, he will go ham bone. So I can just imagine like me not doing any dishes and getting the dishes all piled up and flies flying all around it and stuff, and then he would just come in and go completely bonkers on it. Hell's blazing, I can't believe me, right? So I think that's how it would be. Not saying we would make bad roommates, I just think we would be a bad influence on each other. It's a great question. That's a really funny question. So let's see what else we got here. We can do a couple more, I think. Do you remember what your first Lego set was, or which were your favorites? And did you leave the sets together, or were they all pieces just dumped in one big container or pillowcase? I didn't have Lego as a kid. I had Mega Blocks, which were like the Kmart version of Lego. Mega Blocks are kind of cool now. Like, they've got some licensed kits and stuff. But back in the day, they were just like brick blocks or something. It was like really like no-name brand. So my family was very poor when I was growing up, and so I think probably the sets I had were like from garage sales and stuff. So it was just random. It's not like I had like a real set. And I had a silver, kind of grayish silver colored suitcase, and that's where all of my Lego Lego quote unquote would go into. I remember it like it was yesterday. I love that thing. Let's see, I'm looking. Heidi Loren asks, what were your favorite pastimes as a kid outside of video games? Oh, dang. I didn't read that part at first. Favorite toys, activities, anything that's quirky. I had really bad asthma as a kid and allergies and all that stuff. I liked to ride my bike when I was a kid. And when I was in high school, I liked to rollerblade. But other than that, man, I was inside. Like, I never collected anything. I collected E.T. cards when I was young. Like, they're like baseball cards, but it was E.T. And I had the whole set except for one. Couldn't find that one. Had the whole big old shebang of them. But man, it was computers. Had Atari 2600. My first computer was a Commodore VIC-20. My parents got it at Kmart. It was on sale because the Commodore 64 had just come out. Tandy 1000 TL at Radio Shack. I thought we just hit the jackpot at that point. I was so happy to have that thing. 486 DX100 from this real shifty looking computer store in Chattanooga when I lived there. That was the next one, and I had that until I built my own in college, and then just kind of went from there. So yeah, it's just been computers for me my entire life. I never did anything else. I was never on sports team, never did anything really athletic, didn't nothing. Video games, I loved it. Nintendo, my parents got me a Nintendo, and I thought it was the most amazing thing ever. Dreamcast, Sega Genesis, all of it. Nope, nothing else, just video games. Okay, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. I've got a few more questions lined up, but I'm definitely going to need some more from you guys, so be sure and leave them in the comments below. And then, hey, it looks like I'm about done with the build, so let's look over it, shall we?
Okay, so we've got it all sorted out. Took a little while and my fingers hurt, but it's really awesome. Let me run through some of the stuff that we got. Of course, you've got your Steve character, and this is the one from the Minecraft Pocket Edition. So this is Alex, and probably on Xbox and stuff like that too. They don't have it in the normal in the PC version because you can have your own skin. But so we got both of those. Got a little portal right here, and you can take the portal piece out. Zombie Pigman and a blaze, of course. And this little guy is super cool. So this is a ghast, and what you do is it's got a little firing mechanism, a little fireball right there in the mouth. What you do is you drop a Lego piece, you take a little tiny stud, and you pop it in his mouth like that, and then that makes this little button pop up. I'm guaranteed I'm gonna lose this piece. You gotta watch out because you're gonna lose him. And then you just push on top and you go, oh, yeah. I might have lost it. I think it's underneath the monitor. So that's really cool. And it's got the little legs that move around. And then of course that's his angry face. You could take it off, just like Nicolas Cage and John Travolta in Face Off. So you can take its face off, and you can give it the nice sleepy face. This is when it's just... That's pretty good, right? I played way too much of this game. So we got that. You will notice in here there is a little bit of a chest, secret chest area. And then some really cool, I like how they did the nether wart on that. Of course, a little fire, little quartz. Oh, this is fire. I haven't played enough of this game apparently. Little quartz ore, which I think is really neat, nether quartz. And I don't know if I mentioned this or not, the glowstone actually has little pieces of glow-in-the-dark studs in it. So if you turn out the lights, they'll glow up. I think that's really neat. And then finally, it's got this little lava trap. If you got someone underneath, this is just like when you're in the nether. Always you're gonna die from lava, it's guaranteed. You move this little glowstone a bit, and all the lava falls on top of Steve. Yep, happened to me about 100,000 times. But yeah, that's it. Overall, I really think this is a cool set. Of course, it's Lego, so it's good quality pieces and all of that. Nothing to worry about there. I have got 3 other ones. And so, again, don't forget to leave your comments and questions in the comments below. And if they're really, really good, I will pick I will pick them and answer them in my next Q&A session, my next video. But yeah, I have no idea what the street value of this is going to be. It didn't get included in the package information, but it will be available August 1st at stores near you. Thank you, LEGO, for providing these for me. I think it was really, really nice of you, and thank you for you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please leave a like. Helps me out a ton, and until next time, take care. I'll see you when I see you.